All right, folks, welcome to the stream tonight. Welcome to Legends of Aria. We're going to be playing on the Legends of Ultima server. And we're going to just pick up where we left off last night. We're going to be working on Tam. He's our Howling Mage. And we're going to try getting his skills up. I need to have him a little bit better for Saturday. I'm going to be doing something on Saturday, and I'm going to need a little bit of help. And I need his skills up a little bit better, so I'm not too much of a liability. So I just got done eating some dinner, and I think now we will go ahead and get started. Now, I did a little bit of work on my mic today. Had a couple of people telling me that the mic was a little bit quiet, maybe not easy to hear on mobile devices. So I'm working on that. I'm going to try to take some time later this evening after the stream and make sure that I have the sound better. So let me know how it sounds. If it needs any work, just chime in there and let me know. So we're going to go to Tam and get off there. Hey, babe. How's my volume sound? Does it sound pretty good? Better? Worse? Okay, so today we did get ourselves a katana yesterday when we logged out, and we had that equipped. And I think we're going to go ahead and move our way back to Magnesia Farm, or Magnesia, mines. Wow. Let me take a drink of lemonade here. Alright. Now, do you think the Oathbreakers are still going to be there? Or, yep, oh yeah. Yeah, they're still there. That stinks. Man, when are those guys going to go away? Holy cow. Not sure if anybody can really take them on, you know. I mean, not a group that big. I mean, it'd take an entire group of players to take out a group like that. I haven't seen anybody running in huge groups like that, but could be wrong. So, just a second here. Make a text real fast. Gotta see here. How is my volume? Question mark. There we go. All right. If you guys could let me know how my volume is, that'd be great. I did some adjustments on it, trying to make it better than it was. Trying to make it so I don't sound like I'm in this huge room that I'm in, you know. I want to be a little more close, personal, a little more professional. So, did a little bit of research today. Had a real busy day at work, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to look. And I think I found a solution. Gave it a shot. Fired it up real quick. Threw some settings at it, you know. Had no idea, and we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll run over here, see if we can't. Okay, that one never aggroed, so we'll run over here in this corner. This guy will aggro us, and we'll go ahead and kill him. Hey, Ash Dragon Art, how are you? Good to see you. How's my volume? Does it sound better? Do I sound like I'm in the huge nerd castle, or is it more closer? Oh, so Ashlyn, Ash Dragon. We're gonna call you Ash, and I'm gonna be putting your links in the bottom of the channel tomorrow. So look for them tomorrow. They're gonna be there, telling everybody if they want some artwork to come your way. Because I'm going to create my YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to create my Instagram tomorrow. I'm going to create my Facebook tomorrow. Get all that stuff worked out. All right, so looks like we're definitely attacking faster with the the katana, which is nice. So does my volume sound better tonight, Ash? Okay. Yeah, lag's no good. I'm not dropping any frames, so I don't think it's on my end. Just a little bit low. Okay. All right. Let me adjust it there. Is that any better? A little bit better. Gave it a little more volume, and we'll see if that works. If not, I've got a number of other places I can put it, but just trying to find, the best solution. Yeah, better? Oh, great. Good. Okay. Good deal. All right, tactics is going up. Everything's going up. Our goal is we really need to get ourselves GM swords today. So we're gonna just stick on this guy until we can get GM swords, because we need to start working our majory. And I can't do that very efficiently until I have meditation. But I can't put meditation on until I drop healing, which I'm using healing to do my swords, right? So we got to get our swords up to GM, then we'll move on to majory. And it's just part of it. You got to do it. We're still looking for a name for our scary dragon pet that Sylph gave us, or Silk gave us. And we want it to be a strong name. We still haven't decided if it's a boy or a girl. So if you got suggestions, throw them out there. Maybe we'll pick it and give the dragon the name you chose. Should be good. I'm also got a couple of things in mind when we're on the live servers. Some events. I was thinking that we might do some events for like gathering resources. The first person to bring me, I don't know, maybe so many logs gets, one of the loyalty items, or, maybe I've got one other I really don't want to throw out there, because I think it's kind of unique, but we'll definitely be doing some live events that everyone can get participated on when the live servers are up, and it'll be awarding the people that win those events some loyalty items. Right now, those are not into effect, so and I don't have really anything to award anybody. It's like, oh, here you go, here's an apple. I'm not sure people will be into that. It's like, oh, thanks for the apple. You're so awesome. Testing? Yeah, I see it. You see it? Yeah, better. Good deal. Oh, let's go ahead and get the combat log up, just so we can see what we're hitting everything for. We're hitting for 2s, but we're hitting a lot. We're about ready to get our tactics in at 90, and that's when things have a tendency to slow down, it seems like. But it's all right. It's all right. We're in it for the long haul. Painting 3, you're starting it now? Excellent, man. Super excited to see it. We got a new Be Right Back screen tonight, guys, and I'll go ahead and give you a show right there. There's our Be Right Back screen, made by Ash Dragon Art there, and so is our offline screen. If you visited the channel and looked at that, then as well. So if you need any art done, go ahead and hit him up here in chat tonight. I'll have his information at the bottom of the channel after tonight's stream. And Definitely tomorrow if I don't get it after tonight's stream, but that's my anticipation. So we're slowly adding the art to the channel, just throwing it in as soon as they get the pieces done. It's a collaboration between Ash and Bets Amy J. Ash does the artwork, and then Bets Amy J, who's the nerd queen, she then puts the title and stuff on there. That's 3 times we've taken hits on our tunic, so we're going to lose it tonight before we get maxed. We'll have to go get another tunic, but we'll wait until that happens. Swordsmanship's at 79.7. That's good. Oh, we just lost our tunic that fast, man. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna run back and get a new chess piece. We got one in the bank. Got a couple in the bank, but that was just really bad RNG to have it break that fast. We went through 5 durability in probably 2 minutes. Just crazy. But you know, win some, lose some. I'm okay with losing some every once in a while. Tomorrow, my green screen arrives, and I may start setting it up after the stream. But I may also wait and do it Saturday morning. Just depends on how tired I am. And that'll give us some better lighting. We'll get rid of the shadow over here. We're going to move the camera from positioning to the left to center. I just have to move my 4th monitor up in order to set it there so it doesn't obscure my view. And that will be a better look, and we'll be able to position me more off somewhere else on the screen so I'm not covering the chat window and things like that. So all right, we're going to run down here, get into our bank, grab our... Wow, man, I am lost. Where am I? Oh, that's the... Okay, never mind. I know where I'm at. I was running to the graveyard. It's funny what I know exactly where to go if I have the screen set like that, where it's orientated like Ultima Online is. But if I turn it 30 degrees, I'm lost. All right, get into our bank here. This bag here has the gear that nice PK that came by and just kicked our butt, gave us. And we'll take, let's see, what does this one look like? As it seems it's damaged, so we'll take this one as well, just in case, because it's going to take a little bit more. So yeah, yeah, Ash, I don't think I'll be lost, much more once I get used to it a little bit more. I should be fine, but it's just taken a little bit to get used to that I can move the map. I'm so used to not being able to move the map that that's really kind of throwing me off. All right, we're gonna run up along the side here. Oops, I don't have permission to enter that home. So we can avoid those oath breakers that are still on the road. Because they've got 2 of those archers, and those darn archers, man, you get too close to them. It's not this group, but it's this next group over here. You get too close to those archers, and they shoot poisonous arrows. And man, they can wipe a lobby out like me in no time flat. It's that group there that's beating up that bogling that just wastes me. All right. Get back up there and get the last 20 odd points of our swordsmanship. Yeah, we should be good to go. So I had a pretty good day today. How about you guys? My day started off getting to work and immediately had a couple of problems with with one of our oldest servers, and I went and started digging through the logs and find out it's shutting down every 15 minutes. And did a little more digging and found out it was seeing one of the fans not turning and was shutting down because it was thinking that the fan was locked up and going through this ramp up stage on the fans. And it's, clearing another building clear across the campus. And so I thought, well, I'll go take a look and see what's going on. And I get there and I hear inside our little closet like a jet engine's taking off because it's rebooted and it's trying to, kick the fan on by giving them a lot of power. So these things are just screaming. They're just, wah! And while it's doing that, I make sure all the fans are going and everything. And ended up being that the fan was just faulty and not reporting back how many RPMs it was doing. So replaced that fan. We had a spare. Getting hard to get them because it's a 7-year-old server. And everything was hunky-dory. And then I came back and we have a 1940s crane engine that I was trying to find a clutch for. And I did not find it, but that ate up a good portion of my day. Yours was chaos, huh? Yeah, I bet you have feast or famine, especially during the holidays, man. Holidays can be crazy for you, I'm sure. Yep, got the problem solved. It was good. And then we've got a plague going around the office, and people are just dropping like flies, and got a lot of people with young families, and their children are sick, and they're missing work, and it's that time of year. One thing for certain, everyone in our office graduated kindergarten. We all like to share. All right, 79.9 swordsmanship. We only have 201 more skill ups to go. The nerd queen there, she's telling me not to bring that crap home. Trust me, I don't want to. I don't want it. Taydara Willamist, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think I recognize that name. I'm glad you stopped in. It's good to see names I recognize. All right, swordsmanship 80. That's awesome. That's awesome. We have 200 more skill points to go, and we'll be able to start doing majory and mixing this guy up a little bit. Definitely swinging faster with the katana. That's nice. So we've been having an awful lot of rain as well here where I live, and we've got leaks springing up all over in the buildings that we got, because they're older and they're manufacturing buildings and they really don't care about it all that much. And I keep going into my server rooms and checking to make sure that I don't have any leaks in there, because I had one where when it busted open, it was like a shower in my server room. It was crazy. So Ash says there was some sort of computer error at the warehouse. All orders were canceled, so we didn't get a freight load. Luckily, there was a freezer load at work. Oh man, that's not good. You know that. I'm assuming you guys don't have a whole lot of back stock, so that's crazy. Got some more lemonade today. I'm gonna have to pick up more beer. Says I'm getting pretty low on that. I could add it to the shopping list. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Computer, add Corona to the shopping list.
I added Drone to your shopping list.
Yeah, done. I just gotta go get it. We can do that. Oh, look at that. The Nerd Queen's going shopping tomorrow. What? Yes. Look at that. My tunic's destroyed. That's 2 tunics in like 10 minutes. What kind of deal is that? All right. We gotta break out of combat in order to be able to equip our tunic. Gosh, can't believe it. They're just breaking our hearts here. Literally. 2 tunics in 10 stinking minutes. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. This is a leather one, but it's should be all right. Bring this guy down here, beat on him a little while. We can actually kill him. The other one we won't be able to kill. We just use him to get our skill up, because we just don't do enough damage. Going to need a computer emote? You think so? Yeah, I've been trying to brainstorm what emotes I want, you know, because we did get affiliate, but I know, always taking my shirt off everywhere I go, scaring the children. I either get 3 or 5 emotes being an affiliate, and I'm not sure how many. I think it's 3, and I think one of them's gonna be the nerd crown, and then I don't know after that. I'm just gonna have to kind of start brainstorming before I go to bed and let my brain work on it and see what I come up with. Either that or, you know, turn to all my artist friends. I've got a number of them. They can probably help me figure something out. Alright, this Dull Copper Elemental is about ready to go down. There, he's down. We'll get the attention of the Shadow Elemental. Excuse me. And we'll see what he gave us. He's given us regular iron and 1 Dull Copper. Ooh, that's a crazy haul. Oh, man. Swordsmanship's at 80.2. This could take all night to get GM Swordsman. It really could. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. We might get visited by another PK2, but you know, it is what it is. Might even GM our healing before I GM our swordsmanship. Which that'd feel terrible, getting it all GM'd and then having to take it back down to 0 and replace it with meditation. But if that's what it takes, you know, that's what it takes. Alright. So has everybody in the channel voted? You should vote. You know, and if you're not registered, register so you can vote next time. It's important. Probably one of the most underrated freedoms we have as Americans is our ability to vote. So good deal, Ash. It's important to vote, very important. Of course, that only applies to, you know, the folks in the channel that are American. Unless, you know, you are somewhere else and you've got some voting going on, then, you know, be sure to get out there. I didn't wear pants. I think I wore pants. Let me check. Yeah, I got pants on. Craftland Queen, if this is going to take all night, you could go find something else to fight for a little bit. I could, but these probably give me the best gains. And it's one of the least dangerous things to do, but if it takes a little while, let's give it a little while here and see where our skill gains are at, and we could always run somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure where, but we could mix it up. Yeah, not against that. Not against that at all. Oh, we've got 80 swordsmanship, so that means we can use our special abilities down there. So, oh yeah, I missed doing it though. So if we hit the Q button, we can do a concussion blow, which weapon damage is increased by 35 and your opponent's mana reduced by 25% for 20 seconds. Okay, I'm not sure that's going to help us a whole lot. And then bleed causes periodic damage for 20 seconds. Not sure that's going to help a whole lot either because we don't do a whole lot of damage, but let's try it. Let's try again. Oh, we missed. We'll try again. And we missed again with the bleed effect. We'll try one more time. Oh, we hit it. Holy crap. That is a lot of bleed damage. That's not bad. Oh, someone's throwing up Warhammer emotes in the channel. That's nice. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna try to bleed him again. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I don't know if we did or not. It's. I think so, but it's not showing up in the combat log, so I'm not sure. Hey, old Canuck, how are you tonight? Good to see you in the channel again, man. Always nice to see returning faces. My stamina goes up really quick. So, we could probably spam these pretty good, and if we could ever hit, then it might actually help us try to kill this thing, because there's no way we're going to do it just by hitting on it like we do, that's for sure. See, I just seen a number of 20, but I don't have a 20. Oh, that's because, there we go. This thing is, look at that. I had it figured out. I had to scroll down the combat log. So it's Old Canuck. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, glad to have you back. Thanks for correcting me, man. I would have pronounced it wrong forever. Like Canuck, yeah, Old Canuck. Bingo. All right. Good deal. Means Canadian. Oh. I was just up in Canada not too long ago. Went up there on a moose hunt with my dad and my brother. Tell you what, there is some nice folks up there. I don't think I met a single person that was rude. Very nice people. All right. We ain't getting any skill gains. Man, it's going slow. This is crazy. Come on. Get up there. All right. Definitely getting there. I was saying earlier, before some more viewers came on, that we did some changing in the audio. So let me know if the mic sounds better today, and if it doesn't, then we can make some changes on the fly. There are a few jerks too, not carrying guns in the bush, I hope. We weren't necessarily in the bush. We were on the river. We were on the Athabasca River, and we had our guns with us though. So that's how we got the moose. Good. I'm glad it's louder. If it needs to be louder, I can adjust it. So I don't have a way to test it for myself. There's ways out there, but I haven't downloaded any of those yet. It seems like for the most part, I get up, I go to work, I come here, I quickly do a few things around the house, shove some food down my throat, and stream. No, I did not wrestle the moose, which is probably a good thing. They are enormous. I thought I was prepared for how big they are, but no, I wasn't. They are huge. A lot bigger than elk. And when they're rutting, they're about as smart as a 16-year-old boy. Your average 16-year-old boy, I should say. Tactics has gone up a little bit. 12-year-old boy, yeah, maybe. Yeah. They're not very smart when they're in the rut. Yep, that's right. They really do. When they're rutting, they only have one thing on their mind, and they all made their last mistake because of that. All right, we're beating this thing up. Not getting a whole lot of skill gains, but man, we're beating him up. See if we can't make him bleed. No. Oh, missed. Alright, we'll try again here. See if we can't hit him. Oh, missed again. One more time. Here we go. Missed again. Just keep missing. Yeah, still missing. We're getting a bleed effect of 1 on him though, but it just doesn't show up in the combat log, so that's all right. Oh, it's definitely crazy, Nerd Queen. Definitely crazy. Yep. She likes to sew, and she's got a huge project that she's going to be doing. It's going to take her months. It's going to be exciting to see when it's done. And I don't really have any projects this winter. That's kind of nice. I can sit back and stream. Man, the swordsmanship skills gains after 80 are just kind of sitting there. I'm wondering if there's some sort of algorithm that's only letting me gain off of one mob so much. I don't think we necessarily saw that on wrestling though, so I'm not sure that's really a thing. But we can come and beat up this guy. See if it helps us get a skill gain at all. Nah, this type of mob took us all the way to GM on our wrestling, so I don't think that's it. So old Canuck says that he's built his rig to stream, but been too busy doing other thing. Yeah. You know, I built mine's a couple years old now, but I built it huge when I built it, and streaming was on my agenda for it. But in that 2-year time frame, you know, life was in the way. You know, building a deck and I mean tons of house stuff, and I just couldn't get away. And we finally got all of those projects done and making some time. I thought now's it, so I dove straight in. Give it a shot. All right, we'll run up here and see if we can't lose the aggro on those shadow elementals, and then we'll run back and get those smaller elementals and see if we can't get some skill gains that way. All right. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Hitting them for 13. If we go to our Slayer sword, we're going to hit for even more. 66 points damage. Yeah. 61. Dead. Man, that's pretty nuts. Don't know if we got... Our swordsmanship goes up much slower because I don't know if you noticed the swing speed, but it's way slower. $61. That's pretty impressive, though, that kind of damage. All right. Yeah, I had the fastest weapon on just a minute ago, Ash, which is a katana, and did pretty good there. Sorcerer's robe. Ooh, and a shovel. Is it like a got a little pouch in here somewhere that everything goes in? Oh wait, there's the shovel. Just a plain old shovel. So nothing special on the shovel. I thought it might be like a gargoyle shovel. I know that the gargoyle pickaxes are in, and the gargoyle pickaxes give you a bonus to mining. I thought that might be a gargoyle shovel, but it was just regular shovel. So we can move to the katana, and we won't do as much damage, but we'll get better skill up potential. So, man, that shadow elemental is just shadow ore elemental is just following me. He's like, I want to be your friend. See how these guys do. We're gonna have 3 of them on us here shortly. We better go to the elemental sword if we got 3 of them, so we can get one of them down quick. Yeah, take that, buddy. Here we go. This is it. Done. Alright, we'll drop this one with the elemental sword as well, and then we'll move over to the katana for skill gain. Tactics is going up faster than our swordsmanship. That's alright, that means just means we do a little more damage. And we'll switch over to the katana on this guy for the faster swing speed. Yeah, we looted everything off that corpse, so there we go. We're still hitting him for 15, 12, 15, something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all right. We can keep that going. There's another gain on swordsmanship. All right. It'll get up there. It's just going to take a while. Time to pick up your bones, huh? Oh. Robert the Miner spawned. He's even got like a little mining hat on. I guess it's maybe a pirate hat. What kind of hats he got on? Yeah, it looks kind of like a pirate hat. Why would you have a pirate hat on to go mining? And if he's got the pirate hat on when he goes mining, does that mean he has to say "Arr" every time he swings? And it looks like Ashgar? Think so? Alright. I think the whole thing is it just It's just gonna take a while to get this skill up. We're at the last home stretch. The last 100 points are usually the hardest by far, but we've definitely seen a slowdown, I think, since 70. But we'll see here. We're going up again. One more. We're 1 point from 81. When we're on this elementals and not the shadow iron elementals or shadow ore elementals, we don't have to heal nearly as much. So that's kind of nice. So otherwise I'm just sitting there just basically healing as fast as I can in order to stay alive. How's the game sound, guys? Is it not loud enough? Too loud? I want to keep it a little bit on the quiet side for this game because there's some sounds that are really loud, like the ingot sound there, or this sound. That's pretty loud. So I don't want to make it too loud, or that will hurt. It's pretty quiet. Can barely hear it. Okay, let me move it up just a touch here. How about that? Yeah, that's better. All right, we'll try that. Cool. Good deal. All right, we got a copper there. So we'll kill this earth real quick and then we'll see if we can't take out this copper elemental. You know, I don't know, we might be able to. We'll switch over to our elemental harming weapon for the earth elemental. Good, yeah. I'm definitely going to get something that I can use that'll let me test that sound on my own, because I've read I'm going to have to change it for every game. So, alright, that took out the earth elemental. We'll go back to the katana on this copper elemental and see if we can't get some skill gains off of him. Stone bandages and a dovetail saw. You can always use that, you know. More tools to do carpentry. Sold. Alright. Yeah, we're taking up this. Oh, that's a dull copper. I thought it was an actual copper. So dull copper. We know we can kill those. So there's a FAHQ. You know, if you pronounce his name, it's Fa Q. He's looking for iron. Asgar. I don't know if you're still looking to sell some, but he's looking to buy. Alright. We got a couple of skill gains here since we've been moving around, huh? We're making it though. We're just gonna take time. We'll just keep running around trying to level up the skill. 81 swordsmanship. Yes. 190 more skill ups to go. We're getting there. Yes. All right. So one of my friends, she was telling me I need to take more breaks when I'm streaming, and she's probably right, because I probably shouldn't sit here as long as I do without taking breaks. So I think I'm going to try to take breaks every hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if it'll work or not, though. Sometimes I just get involved and I forget that I need to take a break, and before I know it, it's midnight, and we'll just have to play it by ear, see how it goes. All right. I could get a stand-up desk. I have one at work, and I don't really use it all that much, so I'm not sure how much I would use the stand-up desk while I'm gaming. But I could. It's always a possibility. Let's just say it's not completely out of the question, but it's highly unlikely. Hey, we hit it with that special Q spell. That was that boom, so we're gonna be doing more damage. Yeah, I don't really notice any difference. Oh man. Alright. We're still sitting at 81 swordsmanship. There, 81.1. I just need to talk about it more. Man, look at our tactics go. It's going so much faster than anything else. That's nuts. Maybe when tactics is GM'd, those skill gains will move over to our swordsmanship. Probably not, though. Alright. We're gonna have some loot to be able to get here off of this stone elemental. He's gonna die here shortly. Alright, there he is. And then we'll take out this regular stone elemental. He'll probably go down pretty fast. We got 20 stone and a topaz out of that guy. Arrows, 77 coin, and 3 bandages. So, not a whole heck of a lot. And this sorcerer robe, I know it's nothing. It's gray and it's not worth anything, but still kind of neat to have it, I guess. I don't get to see a whole lot of loot all that often. And this stone elemental probably feels like I did back in the day before I had my healing up and any other skills up, because he can't even hurt me. We're just kicking the snot out of him. Alright. We could go and run around in the dungeons a little bit today. Since the Halloween event's done, maybe we won't run into a whole bunch of those oath breakers. That might be something that we do. Yeah, we might actually end up doing that. Because then we could get like some money and stuff. We don't want that shadow iron elemental on us right now. Looks like we might end up getting him anyway. He's just like, I want your face on my fist. Alright. There, we can switch over to the katana here. Be a little bit faster, won't kill it as quick. Yeah. I think I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill this guy, and we're gonna head to. I think it is. I can't remember the name of the dungeon by Moonglow, but we're gonna head there. Mix up a little bit. And I'm not sure either, computer. Okay. Alright, here we go. We'll make our way out. The exit's right here. Run past those guys. They hit us, but they didn't knock us off our horse. That's kind of nice. Sometimes they'll just knock us off our horse, and that's kind of annoying. There was a wall there I couldn't run past. Alright. I got killed by a giant spotter, lost, and then ended up in the city with a lighthouse. Well, that sounds about how the game's supposed to be played. I think get lost like that and end up don't know where you're at, and then when you're a little bit bigger, you're like, oh, that's where I was. I have no idea where. So I've taken like 3 different paths to this thing each time, and I'm still not sure exactly how to get to it. All right, Moonglow. City with a lighthouse. You know, Taydara, I haven't seen a city with a lighthouse, so I would be just as lost as you. I guess if it follows old UO, the city next to the water would be Vesper. I went to Vesper, and I don't think I saw a lighthouse, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time there. Alright, I'm gonna put that in there. Put the gem in here. We can put those there. Grab the stone. Put the shovel in there. I think we're gonna put the ore in the bag as well. And what we'll end up doing is we'll just take all of that stuff to the house someday and plop it in there. Figure out what we're gonna do with it. Okay, now, do we have the silver sword in here? Sword of Force. Did we? Is it? Let's look in the drop-down menu here. I had a silver sword, and there it is, silver broadsword. All right, because we'll take that with us. So if we encounter some harder undead, we can hit him with silver, because silver does double damage to undead in this game. And otherwise, we'll just hit him with our katana and try to get skill gains. I think that'll probably be the best way. All right. So if we run into this graveyard here, and then we run over to this little entrance here, then we can click on these doors and go into a dungeon, and it should tell us when we come in here. Maybe. Let's... Deception. It says right under the mini map there that we're in Deception. Alright. These guys drop like 130 to 150 gold, and they don't hit too terribly hard. They do have a really annoying, that gets on your nerves after a while, but maybe we'll get some faster skill gains knocking these guys around. But they might actually be, you know, to the point where we can't get skill gains off of them. I'm not sure that's how it's working or not. I think the melee in this version is you can just get skill gains off of any mob as long as it's not a practice dummy. All right. He dropped 154 pieces of gold and a topaz. We'll kill the fiend first, because the fiends, they hit for a lot, but they're really weak. So they're kind of like a glass cannon. And we got a skill up on the fiend, so that just affirmed that we can get skill ups here on these guys. That's great. We'll continue to do that. Alright, that's the fiend down. He's just got gold on him. 154. Right? 81. I know, it's going up like molasses on a cold winter morning. 81.4. We'll take it. 81.5. Man, this guy's like the best we've ever had for skill ups. What? 3 skill ups on one mob. We'll take it. Alright, let's get another 3 skill ups on this mob. We can do it. Or not. Let's sit there and miss for a while. There, we hit him with the special attack. We're supposed to do more damage, but I don't think we are. Yeah, it seems must be like a 20% increase, and that's, you know, maybe 1 point with the damage we're doing. So it's just not enough.
Hey man, what's happening?
Hey dude, how's it going?
I'm good.
Good.
Get my mining on.
Get your mining on. So how does the volume sound when Ashgar's talking in the Discord? Do I need to lower his volume? Looks like on my charts over here, maybe he's a little loud. I just have it turned off. It was like 2 tracks, and they were fairly annoying. It is a little loud. Okay, let me adjust him here. All right, we'll try that. Oh, he did sound okay. Old Canuck. Say, go ahead and say something, Ashgar.
Hey, this is me saying something.
Was that better? Worse? All right. Come back here. Yeah. You heard him? Yeah, very clear and easy to hear. Not too loud at all. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll just continue working through these guys. Swordsmanship 181.8. So, you know, moving in here might have been a good option. Gives you guys a little bit something different to see and gets us some skill ups, a little bit of gold. It's going to be perfect. And I'm not going through bandages like crazy. Not like they're hard to get. They're super easy to get. So easy, it's kind of crazy.
Is that going to be the same on their live server?
You know, I'm not sure. The videos I've watched on the live server, you have to buy them. You can't make them. But they're, you know, that was in the closed beta. So
Right. That kind of suck if you can't make them.
yeah, because they're like a copper each.
Oh yeah, that's gonna have copper, silver, and gold. Huh?
Yep, and they're just like in paper top D&D, it's 100 copper makes a silver.
Gotcha.
And the stats are pretty similar too. It's strength, int, dex, vigor, wisdom, and wit. I think something like that. I probably got them screwed up. We got this guy dead yet? Here we go. All right. We're getting there for sure. Take out this fiend. We could be moving through here a lot faster if we was using this silver weapon, but I think we want to just use the katana for skill gains. Otherwise, we'll probably end up waiting on spawns, and then we'll be going down trying to kill some of the cursed, and they're a little bit stronger. Might be a little bit too strong for us. Oh, well, no, we got a cursed wizard right there. There's probably a cursed thief down here too, and that means poison. Poison's never fun. We got mummies up there we can take out first. And this chest, the other times I've been here, always has one item, yeah, and it's just a key. And I don't know what the key's used for. It's probably used for something lower in the dungeon, but I haven't been able to get lower into the dungeon, so. I'm gonna hit this guy with a bleed effect, see what it does. And we missed him. We'll try again. Missed again. Here we go. I don't know if we hit or not. Looks like it. We've got a bleed effect happening. Those ones flying around. So that should give him 20 seconds of bleed time. Is that what it says? Yeah, 20 seconds of bleed time. So that's like 30 points, maybe 40 points. It's bleeding quite a bit. I'm a little surprised that undead can bleed like that. Alright. Tactics is going up again. Seems to be going up better than just about anything. Swordsmanship is at 82 though, so get in there. Come on. Well, these two mummies at once is getting a little bit tricky, so I think we're gonna start using silver on them here. Get one down. Gotta get one out of the way so we don't have to just almost die every time. Oh, we're kiting. Got our health too low, so we gotta run around a little bit here. Alright, come in there, take that guy out. Man. And they're hitting me for 6, 8, 7. We got him taken care of. Move over to this guy. Go ahead and perform a loot. See what we get. Bandages. Long ornate robes. Yeah, they look similar to the priest robes. Same stats even. Oh, I probably should have been healing. I wasn't paying attention. We'll run a little bit. And if I don't pay attention, we're gonna end up dying in here simply because I'm looking at my loot. That's not gonna be good. Alright. Did you have some ore you needed to sell, Ashgar?
Yeah, I contacted that guy you told me about.
Oh, cool.
He's offline right now, looks like.
Oh, is he? Wonder if he's on another tune.
That's on his Discord.
Oh, okay.
At least I assume his Discord's the same name.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's on Discord. It looks like he's online. You on the LOU Discord?
Yep. I sent him a message.
Yeah, because he's green, so...
Oh, is he? He was yellow earlier.
Yeah, he's green, so he might see it soon. Could also try whispering him in game. I think it's W.
Yeah, that didn't work. I tried W and T.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how to whisper in game.
I'm still showing him as yellow in Discord.
Oh, Old Canuck says you type tell.
Oh, you gotta do the full thing?
Yeah. Alright, let's be able to get take our katana out for this guy. He's not nearly as tough.
Yeah, it looks like he's not on with that character.
Alright. I'm sure he'll reply on Discord. Probably just getting dinner or something.
Yeah, it's no biggie.
Oh man, it appears this cursed wizard is bugged. Alright.
Exploiting.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Man, okay, we'll see This guy's gonna poison us for sure, and we'll see if. Man,
If you get poisoned, it'll unbug that wizard.
he is walking through us, man. He is. All right, there's the poisoned. I don't have enough skill to cure it. That is some serious horse crap, man. I mean, my healing's at 85. I should be able to cure. I should be able to cure poisons. That's a little annoying. I thought level 60 skill you're supposed to be able to cure poison. So we just got to stay away from poison. Zoning cures me. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. It's too bad the bandaging won't. I mean, skill 85 is pretty high up there. Guess I gotta just invest in some cure pots. So zoning fails every once in a while. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking that it was like in UO that level 60 you could cure regular poison, and then it was 70 for strong poison, and then 75 for, I think it was extreme, and then 80 was deadly. But it looks like they changed that up a little bit. So I guess I do have my magery high enough that I can work cure. We just have to grab some regs. So we could do it that way too. And I'm sure cure pots aren't that expensive. We're wading through these guys pretty quick. Swordsmanship just went up, that's nice. 22.5. And we traded off with tactics. It went up too. Seems like what we've been doing tonight. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna kill these two in here real quick, and then we will try to stick with taking breaks a little more regular than we have the last couple of nights, and we'll take a 5-minute break so I can get some more lemonades. I'm almost out. Stretch my legs. It'll be a quick break, 5 minutes at most probably. And we'll drop this stuff off of town. Alright. I was doing some looking on trying to figure out as much as I can about the live servers of Legends of Aria, and I trying to figure out what I want my first character to be, because we're not going to be bouncing around much the first week that we're playing the release. We're going to probably stick with just one tune, and our goals are going to be getting enough money to buy a plot so we can have a house. So just kind of want to build that lets me make gold routinely. It doesn't have to be the most efficient build, but one that when we play we can make a little bit of gold. And I was thinking something maybe fairly similar to this character, you know, a swordsman or a dexter. Maybe they're called lancers in the release, but they're still piercing weapons. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run back to town, drop this stuff off in the bank, and then I'll go get some more lemonade. Okay. Any of you guys come up with a name for our dragon yet? Because I haven't. Everything I come up with just doesn't seem to be fitting, you know? Okay. Put a bunch in our little bag that's just kind of a trash bag. I know we don't need those. I've had those before with priest legs. They're really not anything. Strength scroll, we can use that on our inscriptionist. We won't have to actually make one when we go to make a full spell book. So we'll put that pouch here since we're not actually using it for anything. Okay. All right. That's everything we wanted in the bank. So I'll be right back, folks. Need to go get some lemonade, stretch my legs. Be a real quick break, about 5 minutes, probably less. See you in a second. What's this? The server crashed while I was gone? It missed me.
Been down for a while.
Oh, it missed me. Aw.
Pretty much you left and it went down.
Gotcha. Well, good timing, I guess, then, to go get something to drink and stretch my legs.
Yeah, and now it's saying that it's not even finding a server that matches.
Yeah, that's not too uncommon, so.
I thought they had this stuff fixed, man.
It doesn't crash nearly as often as it was,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
It's now saying the server's now starting up, so it's getting there. It's coming. Couple more minutes, we'll be back in the game. And we were sitting at the bank for a little bit, so we probably didn't lose any skill gain. That's good, because usually when the server crashes, we lose a little bit of time. So we should be all right. So Fawq, he just posted in the general Asgar, so maybe ping him again on Discord. Maybe he'll see it this time.
Well, that's a different guy than you told me before.
FAHQ?
Yeah, before you told me Rigid.
No. Yeah, Rigid will buy from you. That's the guy I sell to, but FAHQ was looking for it in game. So, tell him you'll sell them to him for 35. He'll probably buy them. Yeah, Rigid's or yellow on mine too, so he must be doing something else.
Yeah, he did get back to me finally.
Oh, did he? So you sold him?
No, he said he doesn't have the money.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Well, he said that he doesn't need it anymore. He might have money.
Oh, so he might have got his skill up. So. Yeah, Old Canuck says that he would just post in World Chat that you wanted to sell iron ingots for 35. I believe he was doing that yesterday, and he wasn't getting a whole lot of results. So I told him to get on the Discord and look there. You were using a World Chat, right, Asgar?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh. Server's full, so we're close. Usually you only got a couple minutes when it starts saying that. I thought we'd probably get our swordsmanship GM tonight, but I'm not sure it's actually going to happen. But we'll definitely run around and slash things up and get a little bit of loot and have a good time at it anyway. I don't know, I just don't know the map well enough to know a lot of the places to go, but we might just go ahead and see if we can't get some cure pots so we can go ahead and take on the poisons. But even then, I don't know, that cursed thief was working us over pretty hard, even without the poison. He was hitting us for 8 and 9 and doing it pretty quick. So don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. We We could run down to the bandits and see if we couldn't get if we could get another cloak, maybe. So I haven't seen very many people with cloaks on, and thinking that might be a fairly rare drop. Could do that for sure. That'll mix it up a little bit. Any of the critters there in the desert, though, they have poison. We could probably take on some trolls. And where did I see trolls? I seen trolls in Okalo, I think. Yeah, I think they were near Okalo. So we could maybe go and try and kill some trolls too. And if we want to kill them fast, we would need a respawn slayer. I think respawn slayers are humanoid. Is that right? I think so. I'm looking here to see if it is. I definitely know they are for rat men. Titans. I don't see for troll though. Yeah, okay, so it's an actual troll slayer to do that. Okay. At least for Ultima Online. I'm not too sure about Legends of Ultima server. It might be a little bit different. All right, looks like the server's back up. So we'll go back to Tam, and I think we'll go down to the bandits and kill them for a little bit and see if we can't get. Yeah, it looks like we had everything cleaned out. We'll go to the bandits and see if we can't get another cloak to drop. That'll be all right. I was gonna run past the. Oh, so this. One thing I noticed in that short time frame that the server was still up is it wasn't loading all of the resources. So we were pretty much standing on the moon gate, but the moon gate wasn't active. Wasn't there, wasn't loading in. So my guess is the server's still having some problems. We'll try logging in again, but yeah. So they may be having some problems tonight that are pretty bad. We'll give it a little bit here and see if it starts coming back up again. If it's going to be down for a little bit, we'll move over to another game until it's up. Don't want you guys just sitting here, listening to my talking head. But this is early access gaming. You're gonna have times where the server isn't up, and you just kind of gotta bear with it a little bit. Just don't get worked up about it. Know that the devs are working on it. They want you in playing just as much as you want to be in playing. For the most part, that's why they do it, especially on the community servers. These devs are putting in the time to make this happen, and they're not getting paid. They're doing it for the love of the game. So. All right, it says the server's starting up, so that's a good sign. That means that it's not completely kaput. I have not seen a dev response on the server restarts. We do only have one online that's visible, and that's Neck. So But I seen it act this way once before, where it restarted and it wasn't actually loading. Wasn't loading houses. It wasn't loading moon gates, and it wasn't letting you go through zones. So I'd hit a zone line, and I just kind of rode it, like it was an invisible layer. So we'll just go ahead and hopefully this next reboot will be fine, and then we can do a little more playing. We'll head down to the bandits and have a pretty good time. Check here again, see what we're looking at. Okay, said server is full, so we're within the 2-minute window probably of being able to get back on. And in the past, they've been having problems with the server crashing. It appears to be tied with items and pack horses. So people moving large amount of items around on the pack horse, or a large amount of items being moved from a vendor to the pack horse, or the pack horse going through moon gates. The devs of Legends of Ultima have been working really close with the devs at Citadel Studios, who are the makers of the game, and they announced 2 days ago now, I think, maybe 3, that they had a fix. I'm not sure they found all of the issues though, because yesterday when we was having some server issues, the Real Gorgon was on, and he was talking with a gentleman in Discord, typing back and forth, and they found out that it was because he was moving some items back and forth. So he refrained from doing that, and the Gorgon moved them for him, and we didn't have any more server crashes that night. So, all right, let's check here. Should be close. Ooh. No server matching the IP now, so they might have taken it down and be working on it here. So, all right, so the Real Gorgon just typed that he gave us a checkered flag, which should mean either finish the race or start the race. I don't know. No, my horse is not a pack horse, Craft Lunch Queen. My horse is an ethereal Halloween horse. So it's a collector's item. Yeah. So it looks like the server's starting back up again. We'll see what we get. It'll be up here shortly. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. So there's yeah, I don't know why it's looks like we solved a crash. So the Real Gorgon is saying that, they solved one of the crashes that was causing it. Apparently the major moving of items and things like that. But there's still crashes. I mean, even when I'm running a Minecraft server, I have crashes on those constantly, and it's always something new. But for the end user, it seems like the crash is identical every time, right? But it's always something different. Well, not always, but typically. There's definitely a case in Minecraft where people can go overzealous in modded Minecraft and have too many mobs in one place at a time. That happens a lot. So it's working, man, and I'm one of those guys right now. I'm spamming it, just trying to get in. Okay, I'm gonna be patient this time. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. I promise. Think I've waited long enough? It's probably up, right? Should I log in? Oh man.
I got in.
You're in? Oh, okay. Here we go. I typed my password wrong. No. All right, here we go, folks. Now we're heading in. Hey, deja vu. We were here once before. Looks like we're at the same spot we were before. All right. Let's head down to Bandits. So we need to go to Nejilim, which is the desert city. Alright, and now that we're in the Barren Lands, we're going to go right down here to this little hill, and at the southern side, ooh, look at that, a star on the ground. That's pretty neat. Huh. I wonder... Pentagram. Ah, that's neat. Yeah, we need to get us one of those. Holy smokes. Alright. We'll make our way over to the bandits here. This will kind of get us... We got to go this way. Alright, so we have got to go east. We got to avoid all of these little critters because they poison us. We've got Oathbreakers still running around. We don't have any Halloween stuff to get anymore, so we don't need to look out for jack-o'-lanterns. We need to just get our way, make our way through here and get to them. So I think we'll get rid of the combat log now that we're going to be fighting things that we can kill relatively easy. The bandits are pretty much a piece of cake for us. We've been down here a couple of times, and I gotta go south now. We've been down here a couple of times killing them. Way before we had 80-something swordsmanship. So, but they drop a desert cloak, and I'm really interested to get another one. I think they might be a little bit rare. Which if Silt was on and in channel, he would probably know. He's a collector of sorts. I don't think he's on. Let's see here. Let's check. Nope, he's not in channel in the stream right now. But I'll make sure and ask him next time I see him if they are indeed rare. And if they are, we'll keep coming down here and visiting and trying to get us some more. One of the things I really enjoyed doing in original Ultima Online was collecting items that were rare. I had a few, not a lot, but not as many as some people. That's a sandworm up there. We definitely can't kill it, but it's spawned near here and it's gonna waste stuff. because they're super strong. All right, we're surrounded by 4 now. Let's see how good we are. Oh, got a swordsman's increase. One of them's down. There we go. Loot that one. Oh, we got another cloak. Look at that. Cloak of the Desert Hunter. Woot woot. Alright. And it dropped off of a boss. So, bandit boss. Cool. Got ourselves another cloak. I mean, it's not the greatest looking thing, but hey, you know. Oh, I can't change now, that's right, because we're in the middle of fighting and it doesn't let you change your armor while you're in combat. Cloak hype, that's right. Heck yeah. Alright, this bandit, he's missing us with his arrows. They sound almost like missiles coming at you. Yeah, we're mowing through these guys now. I see these bandits aren't even hurting this sandworm. I don't want that sandworm to hit me. I know he poisons, so we're gonna do the tactical retreat. That wasn't running away. That was tactically retreating. There's a major difference. Major difference. One of them's acceptable. Alright, got that bandit polished off. Let's see what he gives us. Bandages, bandages. These guys can't even touch us with the armor we got on. They're just missing us like crazy. That boss just gave us some gold is all. We don't need this sorcerer's robes. We don't need those. Coins, bandages, bandages. Let's see what this bandit gives us. Go ahead and do a little bit of a bandage on ourselves. Coins, bandage, bandage. Alright, we got 3 of them coming in on us here. 2 bandits, 1 boss. Man, our tactics is going up like crazy. Huh? I guess it's a tactics night, you know? They all gotta go up in GM someday, so you know, one of these days there's probably going to be on the wiki everything, you know, a loot table for everything. You'll know what everything drops. And there's no reason to do it right now because the devs are completely reworking the loot table on every NPC in the game, and they're doing that in anticipation of moving over to the enchantment side of Ultima Online. So that's super exciting for for me, because that was, in my opinion, some of the best times in Ultima Online, when the gear started to get enchantments and a little more diverse and different. You could build different armor sets. You could have a luck suit. You could have a suit that was nothing but evasion. It was really kind of changed the game up. More on the PvE side than the PvP side. But at that point in time, I was pretty much only playing in PvE. Lost my interest in PvP. So we got arrows and bandages on him. I think we'll wait for our debuff for armor to go off and we'll put the cloak on. And then we'll go see if we can't get a few more. It's unfortunate that sandworm is right in the middle there. He's taken quite a few of our potential spawns away from us because he's killing them, and we can't kill him. He's too powerful. Alright, we'll take care of this bandit. That's four or five skill increases on our tactics versus one on our swordsmanship, so just coins on him. Alright. Go through these bandits pretty quick, and then we'll move down to that one. Another skill up on tactics. Oh man, crazy.
Hey, where's the bank in Britain, dude?
The bank in Britain is from the Moon Gate. Just keep going east. No, west. Keep going west. You'll enter through a gate from the Moon Gate, and then you'll go across a bridge over the river. And if you just stay on that, you'll finally come to the bank.
Thanks, I found it.
Okay, good. Alright. We're taking out this bandit. They just happened to spawn right on us. Nothing but coin.
How do you trade with somebody? Sorry, I'm a noob.
Right click on them and hit trade. Alright, coins, bandage, bandage. Got two bandits here. Gotta get close enough to hit the one. Give ourselves a bandage, because these guys are actually hitting us a little bit. See, it appears the bandit scouts are a little bit tougher than just the regular bandits. Alright, that bandit scout's down. Work on the bandit while we're looting the bandit scout. Arrows, bandage, and coin. Okay. Coin, bandage, bandage. Okay. Work on this bandit. Then we're probably going to be... Probably have ran out of spawn points because we've mowed through these guys pretty quick. We did get a skill up on swordsmanship. 82.9, really close to 83. So 171 more skill ups to go. Yeah. So there should be spawns around here, and we don't have any. work our way around and see if we got one scout up, a respawn. Cool, take him. See if he won't drop another cloak for us. And then there is a dungeon down here that we could go and see which dungeon it is. There's also gazers over here on this island. I'm not sure we've got good enough magic resist to take them on. Plus they'll poison us. And we don't have any good way to handle poison. Another bandit scout there. Take him out. Throw another bandage on herself. Because these scouts are pretty good with their arrows. Alright. Come on.
Was that near Britain that you bought that complete spellbook?
Yeah, it was. It was from the Britain Moongate. It was to the east. There's a pretty tight group of guys to the east. Do you need one? Because I've got one on the other tunes I can give you if you need it.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna buy one. How much were they?
I think they were like 10 or 13,000. They weren't bad.
Okay, well, you need multiples for your tunes, right?
You need one for each tune, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just buy one.
Okay, man. All right.
If I can find one.
Yeah, they can be a challenge to find. If you run around, you can't find one. I can spare one on one of my other tunes until later.
Are these your merchants, or is this just a coincidence that it says a nerd's merchant?
Just a coincidence. I don't have a merchant.
That's funny.
I don't know. The world has a lot of nerds, man.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if any of you viewers were here when we were fighting the bandits a few days ago, but these guys sure are going down a lot faster than they were then. Banish. So Banish is in the channel, Asgar, and he says go to the Riverside Moongate just south, half a screen, Riverside Yard Sale. There for 8,250. There's full spell books. And Banish is the guy that I told you is the recruiter for the UO guild.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so hop into the stream chat and talk to him about joining the guild. Do you need me to to tell you his instructions again on how to get to that spellbook?
I see him on the screen.
Oh, okay, you see it. All right. Alrighty. As long as we keep getting spawns on these bandits, I think we'll stick here for a little while. See if we can't get another cloak or two. But I think we're outrunning the spawn now. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll head down this way to I want to say it was corruption. So if this is indeed the corruption dungeon. That is far beyond our power, because I believe the corruption dungeon is the hardest one. But we'll go look. What harm is there in looking? Right? I mean, worst thing we can do is die, lose the cloak we just found. Yeah, we're making it. We're going. A lot of these little saltacetas. Saltaceta. Yep, that's what it is. And those guys poison. Oh, I missed my way of getting. I gotta go up this way and out and around the water here. Got to get around this little bit of a cove of water, and then start running back down. Leave me alone, you little creeps. Okay, now we can just start running down this way, and we'll get down to the dungeon. You know, actually, I'm pretty sure this dungeon is corruption, and it's the hardest dungeon. So we're gonna go to Okolo and try the trolls instead, I think, because our magery skill just isn't that great, and I don't have a rune to recall from, so I don't want to run that far away and then have to run all the way back. So we'll go try trolls. What's this? This looks like a cave. Valorite elementals? Agapite? Bronze? Verite? Hello? How are you? Holy cow. He is rocking my world. But he's a Verite elemental. Yeah, we're just not powerful enough to take him on. But Valorite and Verite elementals are here. That is definitely worth remembering. So in that mountain range, okay. We're going to remember that, because as much mining as I've done and as little Valorite as I've gotten, when we're powerful enough to come down here and take those guys on, you know, that's probably 10 Valorite per elemental, and that's 5 of those, and we've gotten as much Valorite as we've found in probably, you know, 8-10 hours of mining. Definitely the place to be. We're running the wrong direction. Go ahead and heal ourselves. And then we'll run up to Okolo and beat on some trolls. And if they aren't that easy to kill and we're struggling a little bit, we might just go back to the Magnesia mines and just beat on the shadow elementals for a little while longer, because the time that we're spending running around here, or we're spending running around looking for a spawn, is time that we're not able to be hitting something to get a skill gain. And if we were sitting in the Magnesia mines, we'd have that many more attempts for skill gains. Oh yeah, I'm sure. You know, it probably makes the stream a little more interesting by seeing more of the map. But like I said, there's a plan on Saturday, and I need to have this GM'd by then. So we have something we're going to be doing on the Saturday stream, and streaming from 12 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, and I need to have this skill GM'd by then. And a little bit of magic worked up. Enough to be able to recall reliably. Where did I didn't go to Oklo, did I? I went to Magnesia. I'm on autopilot. Alright, we'll go back here and go to Oklo. Okay. Now I'm not entirely sure where they are, but I think they are west. So I think they're down this way, the trolls are. Down to here by the, kind of by the road. Because I thought there was like, there's where the, yeah, there's a bridge right there. So we need to run up to that bridge, and then past the bridge alongside the road are the trolls. Let's see if we can take out this brown bear. Come here, buddy. We're not scared of you. Oh yeah, we're working this bear over. And we got a swordsmanship increase. So we could always run up to the lake up there that we were doing the. We could always run up to this Sierra Pond. That's where we took our tamer, and there was a bunch of bears up there. I should be able to. Oh, I need a knife. I thought they changed it so you didn't need a knife. You could have any bladed weapon, but apparently we need a knife. We could go and get a knife and go up there and get a bunch of meat and stuff that would help us when we're going to do our cooking. All right, here's a troll. Let's see. Let's see how hard the troll is. Yeah, he's hitting us pretty good, that's for sure. Yeah, he's rocking our world. Yeah. Yeah, trolls, we can't do them. He's rocking us. Definitely not good enough for them. So, I think we're going to go back to... let's see what a great heart does. Beat on this guy a little while, see what we get. Excuse me. Another increase in swordsmanship. That's good. Well, this guy, he can't even hurt us. We pretty much hit him every time. Let's give him let's see if we can't hit him with a bleed. Got him. He's bleeding for 3 to 5, 1, 1, 1. So it seems like the bleeds start out like pretty hard, and then it takes them a while, and then they just kind of slowly tick down. Yeah, I think that the mines is still our best option for getting our skill up. I know it's not that great to watch, but we're short on time to get this skill maximized. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to do it that way. Because I think if we would have stayed there and not ran around, we'd probably be, you know, definitely higher than what we are right now. So we've had quite a bit of downtime just running around looking for stuff. Gotta remember to stay high and avoid the oath breakers that are still up. And then we come down here and we split between the two groups. There we go. All right, that should be the last oath breakers. Okay. Run through here. Down back over here into the corner. Oh yeah. They knocked us off our horse. What jerks. Man, there's 2 shadow irons down here now. Man, this guy's not going to leave us alone, so might have to go to the other side. See if we can't get mounted here. Alright. We'll run to the other side here where there's a little bit more of an opening and see if we can't. Can't get us one here. Oh yeah, I gotta go up here to go through. Those guys are provoking. They're doing musicianship to provoke them on each other, so that's why you've seen the elementals all attacking each other. Alright, we'll take this guy out pretty easy. There's a skill gain. Okay. We'll tank both of these guys for a little while we killed the enraged Earth Elemental. Keep missing with our special skills, trying to hit them with our little specials down here and keep missing. Man, we are just not hitting very good. They're rocking our world. Hopefully we start gaining on our bandaging. If not, we'll have to kite him a little bit. Yep, we're gonna kite these guys a little bit, wait for our bandaging to catch up. we did get a bleed off on that elemental. We don't have the elemental slayer on us because we left it in the bank. We probably should have went and grabbed it, but we swapped it out for the silver sword and haven't been back to get it, which is definitely a mistake on our part. Try to hit him with a bleed again. We was successful that time. Then we'll try to hit him with a big hit. So now we should be doing more damage to him. Alright. And that Shadow Elemental, he's like, yeah, he's not worth my time. I beat on him enough. I'm out of here. I'm hungry. Gonna go through KFC. Get me some mashed taters and gravy. Do I get more accurate with special skills the more you use them? No, Avalanche Queen, I don't think there's a skill tied to them. You probably get more accurate with them the higher your swordsmanship goes up. Because you can't do those abilities until your swordsmanship is 80, so it's more than likely tied to those. Alright, let's see if we can't get some skill gains here. Hey King, how's it going, man? Good to see you. How was your day? My day's been pretty good. We're trying to get our swordsmanship maxed out. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. It's slowed down a little bit. Oh man, you're grinding away on taming, huh? Yeah, that skill's pretty brutal. I gotta say, it's rough, and it's good to see you too. So. What's your taming at? It's got to be better than mine, right? Mine's like 53 or something like that. Another swordsman gain. That's all right. 82. Wow. Wow. You've been at it a while. Holy crap. $82. Yeah, taming's a rewarding skill for sure. Chat, but man, it takes a lot to get that leveled up. But it's the most powerful PvE build there is. Yeah, scrolls are too high. Yeah, man. Yeah, 300,000 a point. That's expensive. It's really expensive. So the game has transcendent scrolls that dropped, or I'm not sure if they're still dropping, but off of like events and boss fights, and they give you anywhere from a 0.5 up to 5 points in a certain skill. and it's random on the scrolls. And so an animal taming scroll is 300,000 gold per point. So a 5-pointer would be 1.5 million, and you'd get 5 points in taming. You can't go over 100. It still only take you to 100, but it gives you, a free 5 points, which is, that's a lot. That's 50 skill increases. And with taming, I mean, if you guys have watched the stream at all, that takes time, a lot of time. And so I could see why people would want to buy it and why they go for that much. For us though, yeah, that's not happening. We don't have that kind of money. And we shouldn't expect to. We haven't been playing that long. Alright, we're 2 points from having 84 in swordsmanship. Let's hope we get some more increases here. Tactics, another tactics skill increase. Been seeing those all night. I think tactics was, it was 90 when we started tonight. I think if it was any above 90, it was just a little bit, like 90.4, 90.5, something like that. And swordsmanship was 78. So we have gained more in swordsmanship than we have tactics, but I guess it seems like we've gained more in tactics because we want the swordsmanship, and it seems like tactics pops up twice as much, but I guess it really hasn't. It's just perspective. And player perspective in games like this is a funny thing. So there's our full plate legs are getting down there now too. So, and our chest, we're gonna have to go and buy more armor. Another chest damage. Gang, I may have some scrolls laying around. I'll catch up with you sometime in game. Hey, yeah, if you're never going to use them, that's fine. But, if they're worth money to you or you're going to use them, by all means, sell them or use them. You don't have to give them to me. I don't mind gaining the skills the way the game was meant to be. I don't want to have being a streamer give me an advantage, you know what I mean? But if you're watching the stream and you're like, this is boring, I'm going to give the guy a scroll so his swordmanship levels up, I can't really complain at that point, right? Look at that. We've had the leather chest has taken damage like 5 times in 2 minutes. Yeah, I can understand they're not worth too much because they really do go up pretty quick. I mean, wrestling was ridiculously fast. I mean, we GM'd wrestling in no time at all. Well, thanks. I'm glad it doesn't seem to be too boring. Well, we got an engraving tool off of one of those mobs that we was looting. That's good. Those are nice to have. You can the engraving tool you use to and our leather chest was destroyed. So we gotta go find us some armor. Because we're out of chests now. Chest pieces. We don't have any more. So I think we're gonna go and go down to the UO Guild vendors and see what they got. Banish posted in there that if we go to the Riverside Moongate and we go half a screen south, that should put us close to their vendors, and we'll see if they've got something that might help us out. Because our legs were complaining. They're badly damaged, and so it looks like our helm's still pretty good. Banish says that vendor just has some spell books and rune books. The main UO vendor is at Brit Moongate. Okay. So we'll go to the Moongate. That's cool. This is usually where I go to try to buy stuff. And so which one's the UO vendors? This says LOU here. I know the goons have vendors around here too somewhere, but cheap weapons and armor there. Macing, swords, fencing, heavy armor. There's nothing in there. Other side. So these guys over here are the UO. Okay. These are the ones I normally go to first. So cloth armor, barbed leather, heavy armors. There we go. So here's a scale tunic that is dull copper for 1,000. Helmet, is that?
Thank you.
Shields. We don't need shields. Expert fencing. Hardening. So we got some chain. So let's grab these.
Thank you.
Because our pants are gonna break, and then let's look at the barbed leather if he's got a chest piece. It does. Gives 40 is all. 40. Heavy armors and shields. So let's grab one of these two.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, now we got enough that if stuff breaks, we can stay in there a little while longer. Thanks, Banish. This is this here I was told is the DOW guild's vendors. So I've talked to the guild master of DWO a little bit on Discord. Seems like a pretty nice person. Hey, yeah, you bet. I think you're gonna be a good fit for Asgar. You guys, are you guys gonna have a presence on the live servers? Banish? Alright, run up here and see if we can't get a few more sword skill gains. You have some people playing on it, but your core is going to be on LOU. Good. Well, as long as you have, some people playing on it, that'll help, because Asgar and I both definitely want to play on the live servers some, to help support Citadel Studios. Swordsmanship's 84. Sweet. Be nice to have maybe a place to immediately land when we get there and work with a group of people to create a guild or something. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, Yeah, so Banish is saying he's only going to play on this server since he's running the guild, and I absolutely totally agree. I ran a guild in EverQuest, and not only was it the only server I could play on in EverQuest, but it was the only game I could play because it took so much time. Being the leader of a guild takes tremendous amount of time, man. And being an officer. I was an officer in a guild in WoW. It didn't take as much of my time, but it was because we had a guild leader and a co-leader that were phenomenal. So all I had to do is handle a little bit of drama. Oh, what is a guild? A guild is a group of people that I guess that they're it's kind of like a union today. They work together to do a singular goal. So guilds in Ultima Online, you could share buildings, you could go on adventures together and heal each other. You could spar together without being a criminal to gain skills, and it's just a way to have a bunch of group of people in the same place and doing the same thing. I have a feeling I did a terrible job of explaining guilds, but I think I got the point across. Don't you agree? I did a terrible job.
Yeah, that was a circle.
Yeah. Man, while we were in Britain, we should have grabbed the Elemental Slayer sword. So Banish says the UO Guild has an entire town, Riverside, that we maintain and decor. Plus our vendors, events, stay real busy. Wow, an entire town, that's crazy. Ash says that was an exact wiki description of a guild. So, yeah. Spot on.
No way. I don't buy it. Yeah.
So Craftlatch Queen, the reason it takes so long to level one or to lead one or be a leader of one, let's take Banish for example. He's the recruitment officer for the guild. So anytime someone's interested in the guild, like Asgar for example, they'll reach out to him, and he'll have to explain to them what the guild does, where they're at, what they do, and everything like that. So, and he has to repeat that for, I don't know, hundreds of people that ask him. And he's answering the same questions over and over again. And the leaders of a guild, you know, they're busy trying to keep events going, dealing with internal drama in a guild, which every guild I've been in, that takes up 50-60% of the time. Maintaining the guild funds, making sure that the guild resources are available for guild events. I mean, it's a lot of work. And then you've got your forums that you need to maintain as a guild leader. You've got your discords that you need to maintain. You've got to make sure that you're growing or maintaining your size, because people are quitting the game or moving on to other games, and more people are coming in, and it's crazy. Yeah, guild to guild diplomacy. Particularly in this kind of a game. Yeah, that'd be terrible. I didn't even think about that. That would be terrible. Yep, definitely not going to be in a leadership role in a guild here. Not going to do it. Not it. All right, so swordsmanship has been at 84 for like 3-4 minutes, maybe 10, half an hour. I don't know. It's been there forever. It's going up incredibly fast. Silt, hey man. Glad to see you. I got a question for you if you've got time. How's Greece? Weather good over there? I wanna get there someday. So, right, yeah. Tyson's done. We got the wrestling GM. So the question I have is I have this cloak. I've got a couple of them. It's the cloak of the desert runner. Are they rare at all, or are they pretty common? Kind of breezy in Greece. Yeah, it's windy here too. They do drop from bandits, yeah. That's where I got them, so I just didn't see a lot of them. I thought maybe that they were a little rare, but not that rare. Okay, gotcha. Dang, I thought I found something special. Not worth the bless. All right. That was my next question. So, thanks, man. I knew you'd know since you're a collector and all. All right. This mud elemental is going to get us the skill increase we need in swordsmanship. And get us 84.1. It's gonna. Oh, it did! Last shot! Yeah. Take that. Alright, now we just need a ton more skill increases. Man, it's too bad that this swordsmanship's taking so long. Silt says, man, I got a Halloween cape 10 days before release. It dropped from a GM boss event. 10 days later, it comes out as a random gift. Oh, man. Oh, man. So that means it diminished the value quite a bit, right? Went from a server unique maybe to being pretty common. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, for sure. I out of the Halloween event, you know, of course I got the mount, which is major boon, and then I got a blood fountain and a spider nest and a bunch of candy. You know, I'm doing really good today. Had a busy day at work. We got some more artwork. We have a new logo that's just a quick stamp logo that I have as the stream. We're working on another logo that's gonna look kind of like, oh, what are they called? They're called esports logos. I'm getting it done kind of like an esports logo, and we've got a new Be Right Back screen, and that's it here. So we got the Nerd King's outhouse, a dead skunk out there, and some fumes coming out. So got that today, and those were all done by by Ash Dragon Art, who's in the stream, and he's working on one more. It's going to be the starting screen for the stream. Yeah, it's coming along good. We've gotten quite a bit done here in game, just working on getting our swordsmanship up, and it's just going real slow. So. But I've got to get this swordsmanship GM so I can drop healing and start working on magery. Getting there. I worked a little bit on the sound, got it going better, and then tomorrow I get my green screen. And I'll set it up on Saturday morning. Yeah, I'm excited about the green screen. I think it'll definitely clear up the clutter on the screen a little bit. I think I'll zoom the camera in a little bit closer, and then once the logo's done, we'll work on the overlay a little bit better. Do something with that. I want to kind of do a minimalist style. Not actually have the frame exist. It'll be there for a little while, kind of thing. Fade out after a while. We'll see. It's all a work in progress. It'll probably morph as the time goes on too. So. Oh yeah. I'm not sure it'll ever be perfect. We'll constantly morph it and stuff like that. So. Yeah. I thought about years ago about streaming Hearthstone. I never got to the top level. I'm an average gamer, so I got to a certain point where people were pretty much just schooling me, no matter how many cards I had. So I had fun though. I'm an old Magic the Gathering player. I loved it back in the day, so it definitely tickles an itch. So, Craftlanch Queen, any hits on special thing you are doing Saturday? I was asked to keep it on the down low, so I'm going to keep it on the down low. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Hearthstone became too frustrating. Yeah. Magic the Gathering was fun in the day. I started to lose interest in it when it became super fast, and that was with the boxes were red. I can't remember what the expansion was. It was after the Ancients or Legends. It was the one after Legends. Yeah, you're not the only person I've heard say that about competitive Hearthstone, that the RNG was too broad of a scope. Have you looked into the Magic the Gathering arena at all? I have it. I've logged into it enough to open my cards, and found out that the RNG gods hated me. But that's as far as I went. You played since closed beta, cool. Out of a 1 to 10, What do you think of it? Put like $100 there, yeah, yeah. That's pretty easy to do. 7.5. Okay, that falls in line with other people I've talked to that have played it. Yeah, the drafts and stuff. It's pretty easy to spend money there. You know, I got a beta invite quite a while ago. I think maybe a year or so ago to a card game that was Shadowrun based, and I was thinking about that today, and I can't remember what it was. I really should look into that game again and see if it ever became anything. Because I'm a pretty big Shadowrun fan. And I beta tested it for a while, and it was probably a early alpha instead of a beta. It was pretty broke. 84.6. We're getting there. We're actually getting some skill increases. Chat, it's amazing. Yeah, I did have a PK incident yesterday. Actually, they came by and nailed me, and it was pretty interesting. By the time I seen that they had attacked me and I ran away, I made it about 15 feet or so, and I died. They had me poisoned. They had me at 3/4 of my health gone, and my combat log showed that they did 3 points of damage to me. It didn't show the poison. It didn't show anything. And then I think they felt sorry for me that they killed a noob. And they dropped some gear for me. And then they came back and gave me more gear. I'm still wearing the pants they gave me. Yeah, so it was pretty good. I was like, I mean, it was good. Yeah, it was funny, I guess. They did take my ore, so I think they got I want to say they got probably 10 dull copper ore and maybe a topaz, and then they probably ended up giving me, 3,000 or 4,000 worth in armor. So they PK'd me and it cost them several thousand. I could just imagine they were probably like, yeah, I'll get this guy whack, and then like, ooh, oh, I killed a noob. Well, we'll beat on the Shadow Iron element a little while, see if we can't get some more skill increases. I think our chances of getting GM tonight are pretty slim. So, but there's really no way I can work on my majory without meditation. It's going to be frustrating beyond belief without meditation, I think. Maybe not. I mean, I don't know. We could definitely work on it a little bit and probably get it up to about 50 or so, but then again, I'm not spending that time working on getting swordsmanship up, you know? And that's really the one that's limiting us. In 10 seconds, we got 2 damages to our leg plates, so... See if we can't get that Shadow Iron Elemental to reset. Beat up this Earth Elemental. Sword T-Scrolls are cheap. Yeah, how cheap is cheap? I can get 10 points for 50k? That cheap? Oh, wow. And crap. I didn't realize they were that cheap. We might be better off spending our time. Might be better off spending our time mining than getting the gold and then buying the points. I'm waiting here for my so I can equip some legs because our legs got destroyed. Because you know one of the downsides if we buy scrolls to level up our swordsmanship, then we pretty much drain our resources in order to do that, and we don't have the money to buy the reagents to do the majory. So. Yeah, I agree. I really do need to do the majory and meditation before the nerf of the patch. I completely agree. So maybe we'll stick here until we hit 85, and then. Maybe we'll go and see if we can't find ourselves some T-Scrolls and get swordsmanship up. Even if we have to do a little bit of mining to get enough, we could. Because I'm assuming it's probably going to cost me probably 100k to get majory up to a decent level. Is it really easy? Okay. Okay. Well, so that's what we're gonna do, chat. We're looking for 3 more increases, and then we'll go shop around and see if we can't find ourselves 15 points of swordsmanship scrolls. So I'll do invisibility. I believe invisibility only takes 2 reagents, right? Visibility. Yeah, Blood Moss and Nightshade, so 4k of each, so that's 50k. Okay. Okay. That's not terrible. Yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, if I have to, I can. Need about 35 or 40 to start. Okay. $24k. Okay, okay, gang, I'll start making my way there. We got to thank those miners for tanking those guys while we summoned our horse. They're not going to live very long. All right. Brit Bank. Okay. We'll head up to Brit here. And we'll get a transcendence scroll of 3.5. Sweet. How much do you want for it, King? You want the 5 per? Because I'll have to go to my other tune to get the manas. Yeah. Oh. You gotta give me a price. How much do you want for it? Hang tight, chat. We got a little bit of a delay in. Okay. That's super cheap. Did I not do that right? Check 5K. Oh, I got to do 5,000. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm ready. You. Which one are you? Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi. at least I paid something, right? Okay, so I just double click that sucker. Oh yeah. Now should I use it one with the green dragon? Oh wow. I think he was like right there, I thought. Oh, that one. That's a green rabbit. Is that green? I can't frickin' see green, so I don't know. So should I wait and get the 3 more points I need to get even he's rot dog? Okay. Should I wait and get the 3 points in swordsmanship to equal 85 before I use this scroll, or should I just use the scroll now and get the 3 points on the when I've got like 99? Use it for my last points. Okay, all right, that's what I thought. All right. So we want to put this in the bank because we don't want to lose that. We'll swap out for the elemental slain sword. Okay. Now we're gonna let's head back to the cave. This way. And we'll try to get our last three skill ups, and then we'll go shopping for some more T scrolls. We'll have to do the shopping on our miner, but we can drop them off at the house. So, hey Danf, man, how are you? How was fishing today? Hopefully you actually landed a shark, because today's the day you were actually looking for shark, right? Three small sharks and a few small bait fish. Nice. At least you got your hands on some sharks, huh? That's pretty awesome. All right. Positive thoughts, chat. We need those last 3 skill points. Is that the first time you've caught shark, or have you been shark fishing before? No, swords is at 84.7 right now. It's going up terribly slow, but we have a plan. There's these scrolls called transcendent scrolls, and they drop from high level mobs. And when you use a scroll, if it's a scroll of like 5 points, you get 5 points on that skill if it's a skill of swordsmanship. So they're not that expensive. You get 10 points for like 50,000 total. So we're going to get up to 85 and then go shopping for 15 points worth of scrolls. Kang was really nice and gave us a 3.5 point scroll for 5k, because this guy only had about 6k on him. So so I knew he was a biologist. I didn't know it was sharks. I knew it was marine. So that's awesome. A few hundred, huh? You can actually go to the rune library and then to Mirror Camp. They are weak, so you can max out while getting nice gold loot. I could max out swordsmanship, like just attack them. They die really fast and are easy. Okay, yeah, we might go over there and check it out. So to buy into the game, Damp, there's 3 levels: $30, I think $50 and $90. And there are plenty, so you can get some. Okay. 34-3 to the Niners, fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. Who are they playing against, babe? I don't think I have. I don't think I have anybody playing. Yeah, got anybody playing tonight, Askar?
Yeah, I've got the tight end.
Gotcha. Yeah, all my people play on Sunday and Monday. We're in a fantasy football league together, and I'm currently the reigning champion. Well, I guess I'm not the champion. I didn't win last year, but I'm undefeated in the league so far this year. It's pure skill. Has nothing to do with luck.
How did you do last year?
I made it to the playoffs, but got wiped out right then, right at first. So I did amazing. What are you talking about? It is skill, yep, that's for sure. It has nothing to do with that I have Mahomes as my quarterback. I do have to say that because I'm a Steelers fan, though, I got James Conner right away, and he's been amazing. Okay, I think we're gonna go and mix it up a little bit and follow Silt's advice and go to the Mirror Camp at the Rune Library and see if that does. We're still gonna stop at the after we get 2 more skill ups and go and buy scrolls. I think because like I said, we've got to have our majory up a little bit for Saturday, so. Yeah, I am a Steelers fan. Damn. We've had this conversation in your stream. I don't think you remember. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so these are all like shops and stuff. This is where we want to find the what? You probably forgot because you wanted to be friends with me, Damp. This rune library is hard to understand. Big bears, gypsies. The bottom. So over here in the red ones, someone has to kick ass to these bandits here. Okay. Another groups of warrior call themselves mirrors. That one, look, found it. But I don't have any regs to recall. Shit. Damn it, I suck. All right, let's go get some recall regs here. Quit being a terrible player, I guess. Oh wait, look at that loot. Drink up. Yeah. Harbaugh's okay. What? Come on. Why am I dying? Oh shit, why am I dying? Oh, that was terrible. I guess I can't hold my alcohol. Oh man, I'm horrible. I am an average gamer, I'll tell you what. Man, one drink and alcohol poisons me. Yeah, her desk is spotless, damn. I mean, it's so spotless, it's shiny. Yep. Is it beer time? No, I gotta wait a little while. All right, let's put this down here like so or something. There we go. Grab this. Yeah, so you got to see my offline. Ash Dragonart actually did the art, and the Nerd Queen did the title, and then we have our Be Right Back screen that they did the same thing as well. So we got our outhouse and a dead skunk, and Ash Dragonart is working on my start screen. And the Nerd Queen did my logo, and she's working on the other logo. So, yeah, we're making some progress there. It's pretty good. Let me get these here. Okay, now we can go and buy some regs for casting recall. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, and I get my green screen tomorrow, and I'll have it set up Saturday morning. I have no idea, Damp. How many do we get when we become an affiliate? Do you remember? Recall is Black Pearl, Blood Moss, and Mandrake. All right, we'll buy 25 of each. You get one for each tier sub. You have up to 3 tiers. Okay. Okay. But you get one that people use. Okay. Okay. So that So Craft Queen, when you were asking earlier today about the what do you get for the tier subs, you get another emote for each tier sub. So you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do for an emote, Damp. I thought about it today. I even went to sleep with it at the top of my mind to see if I could get my subconscious to come up with something, but it didn't work. I think it's checked out. All right, where'd our mandate? There we go. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna run back to the rune library and go to the mirrors and do some whacking of the fools. I even did some work on my sound and stuff, Damp, and got it sounding a little bit better. So I'm trying to be as professional as I can be.
I'm gonna head out, man. I'll see you later.
All right, man. See you tomorrow at work. Looks like on the map we need to run up this way to get to these guys. So, oh, they're blue. Does it? Doesn't appear that I'm gonna be getting karma hits for hitting them, so. Alright. Take this, fools. Die. What is an emote? When Damp came in and he did that little kitty cat, that was an emote. It's kind of like an emoji. You probably know an emoji from texting. What are your emotes, Dan? That guy's got a graphic on his little dagger that's way out there. It's swinging, making that big orange stuff. It's not quite on target. All right, we only need 2 more increases. We're going to be golden. And we'll go do some shopping. Coin and bandages off of that one. Yeah. These guys don't do nearly as much damage as the elementals do. for when I have 3 of them on me. Yeah, we're gonna have to split these guys off. Well, I guess we had 4 of them on us. That'd probably be why. 4 is probably a little bit too many. Oh man. Looks like that one guy, he came all by himself. We'll take him out. Oh, 84.9. We need 1 more skill increase. Come on, chat, 1 more. And we'll go see if we can't find 15 points worth on swordsmanship. So Ash Dragon says, I think the screen's going to look pretty good. Still need to figure out the background. Can't remember how much detail you wanted, as your text will take up a lot of space on it. You know, let's just go, I don't think we really talked about background on that one, actually, so. Yeah, could do a gradient. Why don't you do a gradient? Let's see what it looks like. You know, and that might help give it some motion. Holy cow, these archers are crushing me. Man, he's shooting arrows like a machine gun. It's like pew, pew, pew. I don't think you could ever shoot arrows that fast as a player. Alright, this guy's gonna die pretty quick here. Man, those archers hit hard. They're no joke.